if treated and detected early. But knowledge is key. CANCER.VIVE is a unique cancer awareness campaign that is making a difference. As part of their annual projects, they organize a tour which sees cancer survivors taking to the open road on motorcycles to spread a powerful and passionate message of hope and of awareness. The ambassador of this campaign is cancer survivor and TV personality Lillian Dube. Ma'am, good morning to you.
Good morning,
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on Morning Live. So the campaign is called what? CANCER.VIVE.
CANCER.VIVE.
CANCER.VIVE. You
Yes.
can survive.
You can survive.
Yes,
Yes.
can survive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us about first your story, the cancer you had and your survival.
I had breast cancer, which was discovered in 2007. And I really am thankful to Soul City. You remember I used to play Sister Bettina in Soul City?
Yes.
So I was aware of health issues. As a result of that, I used to do my own self-breast examination.
Yeah.
And also went to yearly mammograms.
Okay.
And one morning, I was taking a bath and I knew that there was something wrong with my breast, and I touched and there was a lump.
Yes.
Then I went for my mammogram and they said I was fine. As I was going out, one radiographer, a young one, said, "No, Mama, come back. Last year this dot was very little, but now it's grown." I said, "Which breast?" She said, "The right one," which confirmed what I already knew.
Yes.
Yes, and then it was a cancerous
How
lump.
bad was it at the time?
They said it was stage 2. That's
Okay.
the trouble with cancer. You
Yeah.
do not feel any pain.
Yeah.
And unless you know, you cannot know that you've got cancer.
Yeah, so that's why you need to do the breast
And
cancer.
that is why, when I was told I've got cancer, I was bargaining with God to say, if you spare me,
Yeah.
I'm going to create awareness so
Okay.
that people do not die
Yeah.
from ignorance.
Okay.
Because if caught and treated early, it can lives can be saved.
Okay.
It can be treated.
So you went into treatment. Did you do chemotherapy?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you remember I used to work with a bald head?
For how long did you do the chemotherapy?
I did 4 chemos. When I speak about 4 chemos, it's 3 weeks apart.
Yeah.
And then I did radiation 35 days, like going to work every morning.
35 days.
35 days to
And during that period, you can't work, you can't do anything.
I was very fortunate. Like
Okay.
I told you earlier on that Clientele Life supported me on this ride.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about what I'm going to
Income.
eat. Yes, no, because they
Your
just-
salary was being paid.
Exactly.
Wow, that's
Yes, and I'm
amazing.
very grateful.
Yeah.
That is why all I did, I had to concentrate on getting better.
Yeah, and you
Yes.
did.
Yes.
And here you are.
With the support of the
Hey,
SABC,
you
the
can
whole
survive.
world. You
Yeah.
can survive.
Okay,
Yes.
tell us about the ride. So now I don't believe we're not Palama scooter. Palama scooter, man.
Of course.
Was a driver?
No, I don't.
I was a driver.
Clientele
Because
Life.
I was going to ask you, only on a license, yeah, driver scooter.
I could have had, but Clientele Life said you ride a bike and you climb mountains, you are on your own. So
Okay.
I don't want to be on my own.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So I can be pilliant, and then I go in a car.
Yeah.
And because I talk too much, I'm a crowd puller, and the people love me, and I love them.
Yeah.
I go on this ride, and then we do education. We went to Steve Biko Hospital. I don't feel sorry for myself anymore. To see children suffer from leukemia.
Yeah.
Children
huh?
oh no.
Wow.
Children being amputated because
Yeah,
they're
then
saving
we've got
their
a
lives.
picture here.
Yes.
Is that you with one of the children?
Oh, sweet, but
Yeah.
that's not a sick one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But at Steve Biko, I cried all the time. There it is. And children as young as 3 months
Wow.
going through chemo. And then how can you feel sorry for yourself?
It's incredible.
Yes.
So this journey reveals so much more about life and about the country and about what people have to deal with
Yes.
than we normally know.
And because
interact with.
we are survivors, we are giving hope to people that when you are diagnosed with cancer, because I thought I was going to die.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the immediate reaction.
Yes, the immediate reaction is I'm going to die.
Yeah.
And you think, who's going to cry for me when I'm dead? What have
Yes.
I done?
Yeah.
And then I said to myself, I'm going to make a difference in people's lives, educating.
So what do you tell people? So when you go and when you educate and educate,
I
what do
tell
you say?
people to do self-breast examination because I used to think that cancer is for old people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's not for old people.
Even children that haven't developed breast yet.
Yeah.
Yes, they have cancer. So you've got to do self-breast examination
Yeah.
and after 40 yearly mammograms. Don't
Okay.
go for a mammogram this year and skip
What
2
is a
years.
mammogram?
It's an X-ray for breasts.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you get it at a clinic.
I don't know.
Can
I'm
you-
fortunate, my darling.
Yeah.
That I've
Can you go
got-
to the Zola clinic or the Pimville clinic and get a mammogram. Somebody listening to us.
You can go to Helen Joseph. I know you can go to Para.
To Para.
But there's a queue, and the cancer is spreading.
Okay, the queue is long.
The queue is long, and
At
you
Helen
are
Joseph
told
and at Para, yeah.
you are told you've got cancer today. Come in 6 months,
Yo.
and then the cancer is spreading in the
Wow.
meantime.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
You're told today and then come in 6 months.
They didn't tell me, but that's the stories I hear.
Yeah.
But if you've got a medical aid, you go to your doctor.
Yes.
Everything is done sharp.
Yeah, it moves rather quickly.
Yes.
Wow. So the message is test yourself. That's
Yes.
important.
It is
and
very
then
important.
If you are over 40, you must do an annual mammogram.
Yes, but if you are young, but if you have a history in the family,
Okay.
it's very important to go for your early mammogram. But they always encourage us to go after 40, otherwise do self-breast examination.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there things that people can do to circumvent cancer in their lives? I mean, is it based on what you eat? Because there's stuff that is said, sometimes when you eat this kind of thing, you make yourself vulnerable to this or that.
It's so confusing, Vuyo, because, for instance, you are not supposed to eat tin stars, you are not supposed to eat your food and then drink cold drink. But you see our adverts.
Okay.
They all go with food and then cold drink after.
Yeah.
And with fruit, you are supposed to eat fruit, and even with fruit, you don't eat fruit after. You eat fruit before, 30
After
minutes
what?
before, after eating.
Oh.
That's what they say. So you get confused. And don't drink. No, you can drink with water. Don't smoke.
Oh, you can drink with water.
Whiskey, single malt.
And then don't smoke.
No.
Smoking is not good for you.
No.
It can cause a cancer, smoking. Yeah, and then
Definitely.
secondary smoking?
That's worse. Better by your own.
Okay.
That's why you are not allowed to smoke in public places.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
My
Lillian Dube
pleasure,
joining us
Daddy.
here on
Thank
Morning Live
you.
on SABC2. She's a crowd puller. She says it,
Yes, I know.
Okay, let's take a break. Morning Live continues after this. Hey.